Hello everyone and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 gameplay cast with me, Thundus32. This is game number 4 in this best of 5 series between these two great Chinese players from the WCA Chinese Qualifier number 3. This is one of the semifinals, I do believe, and let's introduce these players. Spawning is the Blue Night Elf, currently up 2-1 in this series. We have Colorful. And his opponent, spawning as the red human, he's down, but he's not out. It is Yumiko. Nato versus human on Tyrannus stand, and Yumiko's in a tough predicament. If he loses this game, he loses the series. So we will just have to see how this goes. Meanwhile, Colorful with a pretty far Ancient of War, not going for that standard spot. Looks like he wants to creep away at that Merc camp. As a lot of times you see Night Elves put their Ancient of War right about here and creep out the Goblin Laboratory camp. So it looks like he is going to do something a bit risky. He is going for another neutral hero. We did see the Beastmaster out of him and the Dark Ranger, so he could go back to either one of those. On a map like Tyrannus Stand, Dark Ranger is a pretty good choice. The Beastmaster is also a pretty good choice on this map, so either one of them really could work. Yumiko, on the other hand, he's fearing a Warden. Like I said, this is Tyrannus Stand. This is like the This is like the best Warden map ever. So Yumiko, fearing that Warden, is going to open up with a Mountain King first and go for the standard Mountain King Footman build. More than likely, he's going to Militia creep over at his Goblin Laboratory camp and then do this green spot for a quick level 2 on the Mountain King. And should he want to expand, he can either Militia creep here or here. It is possible for humans to Militia creep here, but that is very dangerous and very risky. If a Night Elf player catches wind of that and harasses away at the human, he could do some pretty good damage. But the same thing goes for this creep camp. If Yumiko scouts this creep happening, he can do some harassment himself. And he's sending in the Footman. He's going to see the Ancient of War is not at the Goblin Laboratory, so he's got to be thinking to himself, what am I going to do? He sees the altar. He sees it's not shining. So this should tell him that this is a neutral hero. And we do see the Dark Ranger yet again. So Colorful might go pretty heavy on the archers early on. He might do another Archer Dryad combo. Last game, he actually used Hippo Riders, which is not a unit you see often in 1v1 nowadays. But he actually used it pretty well, as they are pretty nice at focus firing the Archmage down, so Hippo Riders could be a possibility again. But right now, let's worry about what he has now, and that is the Dark Ranger as the Ancient War creeps this. Meanwhile, at the same time, Yumiko using his Militia creep to clear out his Merc camp. He's going to pick up that Troll Shadow Priest, which will be very nice at abolishing away at the Dark Ranger's skeleton minions. Alright, let's see what items these players get to start their game off. We do see a greater healing pot for the Dark Ranger and a greater mana on the Mountain King. Ooh, Yumiko, you lucky SOB. Getting a very nice item to start his day off. And by the looks of this, I think he is going to expand. Although he really doesn't have many workers. Okay, there they are. They're going to walk their way on down and start that town hall. This is a green camp after all, so not really a lot of effort. And Colorful, meanwhile, he's going to blindly build his counter expansion. It's Yumiko. It's pretty guaranteed he's going for an expansion if you're a Night Elf. It's rarely that we see Asian humans go for the tier 2 rifle caster push that we tend to see more in Europe. That's more of a European play style. Asians really like their expansion plays versus Night Elf. Versus Orc, you still tend to see the sky pushes a lot. It's just what they like to do. It's just the region area. Like, it's just what they like to do. And Colorful getting his counter expansion. He's not worried about any form of tier 2 caster push with rifles. He's not worried about him. This ain't Imperius that he's playing. But that is a lot of skeleton minions. Like I said, once the Dark Ranger gets rolling, she gets rolling. A lot of them are going to expire before they get to the main of Yumiko. But they can run in there, get a scout. Yumiko already with an Arcane Tower up. Should be helpful in dealing with these skeletal minions as Yumiko quickly builds his town hall. Neither player has scouted this expansion. Yumiko's sending a Footman up north, though. So he might get vision. Meanwhile, Colorful, he's scouting. that there is no tier 2 on the way, and that should be a big tell for him that it is an expansion as well. Both these players creeping out. Meanwhile, Yumiko running up north. He wants to see if he's able to cancel this Tree of Life, which just now finishes up. So he's not going to be able to get too much done with it. Does have the Troll Twins, though. The Troll Shadow Priest and the Troll Berserker. And he's going to run right up here and try to deal with that Tree of Life, who is walking away. Keep in mind, when Ancients are uprooted, they take extra damage, but oh my god, forget what I was saying. Colorful with a pretty big attack in Yumiko's main here. It's actually getting a lot of damage done here. More Militia falling, and Yumiko in a tough spot. His expansion is running, so he is getting some gold. But he might lose his main up here. Oh my god. At the same time, though, he does kill the Tree of Life, and we do see the TP coming in. Militia running right up back in, and here comes the TP, trying to block Colorful in his base. Stormbolt onto the Dark Ranger, but this Archer's doing very nice focus firing here on the Footman and the Militia. Oh, Bash coming out of Skeletal Minion. Ooh, that Footman barely survives. Troll Shadow Priest, however, is not so lucky. And Colorful able to push this off with a very nice spot, using that altar to his advantage. The Footmen weren't able to get a big arc going in, so he was able to protect most of his units, especially with the skeletal minions up front taking the melee damage. And I like that play a lot. Yumiko's actually going to lose his main town hall here. That's huge. That's a big loss. It's a great start for Colorful. He restarts his Tree of Life up north. He's basically brought Yumiko back down to one base. He's going to have to run back. Yumiko's been in this situation before. Many of the great games of the past is when he's had the fight on his expansion. He's actually won quite a bit of those games. I don't remember which one exactly, but I think it was one versus Moon where he actually won that in a very long game. And I think it was on this map as well. Either that or Twisted Meadows. Moon's been known to have some great Twisted Meadow games. I mean, the map's basically his map. Just like how Hawk used to own Last Refuge, but sadly I don't really see Hawk play anymore, but I'm starting to get sidetracked. There's so much Warcraft I want to talk about, but I gotta focus on this game, baby. Alright, Kofo's continuing to creep. His Dark Range is at level 4. The Mountain King did manage to get level 3, so he has those level 2 bolts available. He could get some pretty good damage. He's gonna use that bolt onto the Berserker. And a bash to seal his fate. Oh no, he's gonna have to throw another bolt if he wants that kill. He sends a Footman. We're gonna have to see if that Troll Berserker gets in time. Bolt onto the Archer, and keep in mind when units are stunned, they cannot go in the Zeppelin. Colorful gonna try to use some Zeppelin micro here. The Troll Berserker, he's not eating the Moonwell. He's not drinking from the Moonwell. Okay, he does drink from the Moonwell. The Troll Berserker does live. Another bolt gonna catch another Archer, and we see Ogi the Mauler. Oh yeah. Ogi the Mauler, my mascot, the best merc out of all the mercs in Warcraft 3 is coming into play, and Yumiko is going to fight away, and with Ogi's help, I do believe he will be able to take this on. Alright, we do see a Pandaran Brewmaster second. It's going to come in with that Breath of Fire. We do see quite a bit of weak Footmen. We do see Muddy the Mud Golem here as well for all you fans of Back to Warcraft. And a weak Archer being picked up by the Zeppelin. Very nice. Colorful doing some pretty good micro here. Mountain King getting level 4. Ooh, the Zeppelin picking up more Archers, but it does go down with the double Berserkers here out of Yumiko. Breath of Fire going down on Yumiko's Berserkers. Meanwhile, the Mountain King does get one down. Double Berserker going down. Will the third one live? Yes, he does. He's the one that lives to tell the tale. Alright, we do see a Clarity Potion coming in onto the Mountain King. And we do see Huntresses coming in. Colorful just trying to get all the units he can. He's at tier 2 now. He's starting one of his Ancients of Lore. He has a Shredder here to help with his wood. Oh, another bolt from Panda. The Mountain King wants the kill. Can he get the kill? He does get the kill. With Thor's Hammer, he secures the death. But can he get away and save himself? Yes, he does. Nice play out of Yumiko there. Yumiko's expansion's been running. He has not rebuilt his main town hall, though. So he's gonna be on one base for quite a while. He has enough resources to tech up the tier 2, should he want to. But, oh my god. It's like I'm in a dream. Double Ogie the Mauler. Oh, yes. I like it. Oh, the Mountain King's in a tough spot. This I don't like. Getting blocked up by all the colorful units, and he goes down! Giving level 5 to the Dark Ranger. Yumiko doesn't. He has no altar. He's gonna have to go to the Neutral Hero Tavern if he wants to get him back anytime soon. Oh, that's a big loss. Level 4 as well. Ooh. He has Ogie the Mauler, but he has a farm as well. I'm not sure if he has enough resources to get a level 4 hero. He should with 500. Oh, Yumiko. Did Colorful just win this best of 5? I think he might have. Oh, even the skeleton block on Ogie the Mauler. Colorful just pulling out all the tricks. He actually lets it go though. Not sure why he did that. Oh, Ogie. Don't you kill Ogie, you bastard. Alright, now we see a forward shot being built. Colorful wants to end this, now putting the pressure on the last mining base of Yumiko. And I'm not sure what he can do. Colorful just gonna come right on in. Breath of Fire hitting all these weak units. Ogie will go down. Brings a tear to my eye. And this Mountain King's, he's got some healing, but it doesn't matter. Yumiko leaves the game. Colorful wins this best of 5 with a solid 3-1 victory. Very nice out of Colorful. If you liked this game, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to watch me play Warcraft 3, follow me at Twitch at Thendis32, and I will catch you guys later.